Hello everyone, it's Wildecard from Fire Team Zulu. With me I've got Scopey.
Hello everyone.
And we've also got Charger here with us in the studio.
Hi guys, Fire Team Zulu's resident AK user.
Okay, cool, and also very handy with a shotgun.
Oh yeah.
I don't suppose anyone's interested to hear why we call Scopey Scopey?
Yeah, I want to hear.
Yeah,
okay, go on
tell
then.
him.
No, I mean you would tell him.
Oh, you can tell him. I think it has something to do with the fact of my love of a scope. Nice Dr. Spectre.
Okay, great, so is that related to Dr. Pepper?
Yep, bubbly and sharp.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're three of us are here today to talk about one of our recent experiences at a site visit down to the guys at the Tech Brigade in Hertfordshire. We were invited to take part in the Tech Brigade Tactical series of training events, and we're going to talk about what we went through and our thoughts and feelings on that. What is Tech Brigade? You guys know? Charger, Scopey?
For what I know, they're a very well established club in the UK.
To be honest, for me, I haven't really heard much of them. Seen a few of them about, especially at the last outpost. Got to meet some of the guys. Seemed quite nice guys.
Yeah, and a quick shout out to Doc and the guys who went to Outpost a couple of weeks back. Good fun against you guys, and actually we'll talk about Doc later when we go on to the training section itself. But very quickly on Tech Brigade, so like Charger was saying earlier, one of the oldest UK clubs for Airsoft. I've been told that they've been operating now for around 30 odd years. Yep. And they're actually based out of Warrenwood Paintball site in Hertfordshire. Now I understand this is their second site, and they've been based out of Warrenwood for about 13 odd years. But yeah, no, it looks like a nice site. Very, very big as far as the usual sites that we've gone to for Woodland. Yeah, talking about the site, actually, a very rough road in, huh?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Some of these potholes, I'm actually quite a heavy guy, so I was actually bringing the car down. I had to actually step out the car and let Wildecard drive the car while I was just standing, walking by next to the car.
Yeah, very tough for a low car to get through there, and we did have a few very friendly cyclists urging us to hurry the hell up.
Ah, they came out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them as well.
But we're not here to talk about roads, so I don't know, Scope, do you have any thoughts on the facilities?
Didn't have to use any facilities, but I didn't see anywhere to go for the toilet, which is a concern of mine.
Yeah, we do know Scopey likes to use the toilet in battle.
Okay, I mean, one thing I did like on site was the fortifications.
Oh yep, I can chime in on that one. The fort itself, we actually got to skirmish there. It was some of Tech Brigade's guys and some of us FTZ guys. The place, let me try and describe it for you. There was like low-lying corrugated iron fences, followed with some rubber ties for the fence, as well as some wooden structures in between these fences. It was great. A lot of different heights for these structures, so you can crouch down, you can even lie down. It was actually a great place to fight in. Also, another building that I would like to describe was their church, I believe. There's actually a giant big cross hanging outside it, and inside you've got a few low-lying fences as well, which is a great place to fortify it.
Yeah, I have to say, it was a good part of the site, that. And obviously moving around and being walked around by Hugh, going to the other side of the site, vast open spaces, sloping down, quite a steep slope, into trenches. And they actually have dug out trenches spread over the site, which I thought was fantastic. Great place to get your head down. That also leads down to a sort of fort at the bottom of the hill. Like I said, there are trees for hiding behind, but it's very vast, very open. And to be honest, it looks like an absolute massive site.
I agree, yeah, some of the best trenches I've seen in any airsoft site. Okay, so let's move on now to the meat of the discussion. So obviously we're talking a bit at the beginning about Tech Brigade Tactical. So that's a separate but very co-joined brand of the Tech Brigade Club itself. So Tech Brigade Tactical is a according to Hugh Smoke Hamill, who's the lead instructor of Tech Brigade Tactical, is a set of training exercises specific to airsoft. So obviously we've all seen Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan. We've all think we've learnt, say, a little bit of real life tactics there and try and bring them to the game. But Tech Brigade Tactical is about cutting away what isn't really useful for airsoft from the real world and turning it on its head, so that we get a very specific set of skills just for airsoft. So I mean, just looking at some of the quick topics for the training sessions that new players can look to experience at Tech Brigade Tactical. So here are the topics, and guys, feel free to chime in on any of these. Rules and ethics of airsoft, what kit you need and how to carry it, how your AEG works and its limitations, movement and concealment, communicating and working as a team. So I mean, for me that sounds like a good starter for 10. But actually, I just wanted to quickly talk about the training that we actually got to take part in. So I mean, guys.
Oh yeah, I learned a lot about myself in this training session. As my name states, I'm a charger. I like to go straight head onto battle and try and do my mission as quick as possible. And I'll actually explain what happened in this little session here. There's targets. They're all color coordinated. The brighter the color, the more important the target is. Then you have white targets. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the white targets were secondary targets. They weren't as important. You can shoot at them, but if you do miss them, there isn't a problem. But you're charging with Doc. Doc was the head instructor for our this little training session for the targets, and yep, he was following us along right behind us, making sure we're heading in the right direction and making sure we are hitting the targets.
Yeah, so quickly on this training, the whole point of this particular, I think it was a reactive range, is like Charger said, there are different colour targets at different ranges, at different heights and different states of cover, and as the shooter running through the course, you have to engage these targets as soon as they appear, but they could be behind you, above you, maybe sometimes even below you in cover, and the point is, while you're running across, you've got Doc shouting at your back, left, right, and then you've got to yourself look around, keep your eyes open for any targets to engage and hit them as quickly as you can. And one of the things I like about how Tech Brigade Tactical did this is they've put a lot of thought into what the targets actually are. So not only are they different colours, but in the centre of each target is a small metal plate. So when you're hitting dead on, you hear a ping, ping, ping. And begrudgingly I say this, but me and Scopey ran through this and didn't get many of them. But we did hear Charger pinging away on these targets. So all I got to say is, is hacks.
That's brilliant.
No. It's because I'm an AK variant user.
He did do very well. But I must admit, for me, I think it was excellent to try shooting whilst moving and the stamina. Obviously, running around that course. Once I got to the end, I was out of breath. So it really did teach me quite a bit in terms of having to improve my fitness and health, obviously, to help with airsoft. I think it'd be a good thing to do.
And it's a humbling experience, isn't it? So you're running through this site as quickly as you can, you're hitting the targets, but then you kind of realise you're not as quick as you think you are, you're not as accurate as you think you are. Okay, maybe in Charger's case we can't say that, he got tired, he just carried on steaming through. But I think that's what Tech Brigade Tactical is really good at. It opens your eyes to new thinking.
Oh no, definitely. There are times these targets are very well placed in places where your opponents could be lying, could be waiting for you, and it just opens your eyes to how vulnerable you are sometimes when you're attacking or charging.
That's true, and obviously added on top of that, I think it's obviously great bunch of people that are there, obviously helping us along, having a chat with, and giving us advice on things we probably didn't know at that point in time.
Absolutely. So this is the I think the basic training, part of the basic training course that Hugh and his team of instructors will be offering, and the topics that we discussed really briefly just before we got into the whole reactive course. Those are good for the newer players, but there is actually another level of training that which will be available for experienced players and teams. So yeah, I think there's a lot more potential in Tech Brigade Tactical, but I think still a bit rough around the edges, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. There are obviously things they can improve on, but I think they've started off really well, and I think what they've got is very good, and it's good to have good foundations. It's something to build on.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. It's something that this type of training, I think that every airsofter that would like to improve their game skills could use. There are many things that I learned in retrospect, and it has definitely improved my game a lot.
Yep. No, absolutely. One of the things I thought with taking professional training, is that maybe the guys who do professional training aren't really thinking about normal guys like yourself, Scopey, Charger, and me. I thought maybe it would be a bit intimidating going to check out some training from these guys with you and his team. But actually, I found these guys some of the nicest guys we've met in Airsoft so far. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. The chats during the games, the advice they're given, like I said before, and even obviously when we was hanging around back at their base, they're always willing to help us and chatty. Obviously offering us any kind of advice or coming back. They've invited us back again, and I think that's absolutely fantastic.
Yep, no, it is, and I'm actually recommending this training course to our friendly guys in 1PAF and PJ and your guys. Shout out to you. Hope to see you in the battlefield real soon, but definitely check out Tech Brigade Tactical. Just quickly to wrap up, comments on the skirmish. Do we enjoy fighting these guys at Tech Brigade Tactical?
Yeah, I thought it was very good. I thought it was really good to have a team to really fight back against us and give us a run for our money on there. Really hold us off for a long time until we did obviously manage to break through down there and win the game. But I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, no, some of these guys are absolute ninjas. There's a time I thought, yep, this is all clear. I'm going to move forward, and I get 2 shots in the back, and one of their guys just pops out of nowhere. They are class guys, class act.
Just like we was all taken out right at the beginning, straight away. But I think we learned from that and did really well afterwards.
Yeah, I actually think that Doc. And if you just look on the video, there he is. No, you just worked this out. Yeah, no, that's very good.
Blimey!
Okay, and one more thing to add, guys. Some of the training scenarios will involve op force, so opposing forces, and it will be Tech Brigade Tactical with instructors that will be representing these roles. So I've got to say, these guys have given us some of the toughest matches we've had in our airsofting career, if you can call it that. So I'm pretty sure that Tech Brigade our tactical training is actually going to be worthwhile, because they're not going to be pushovers and not going to be insanely godlike machines gunning you down. So it's actually going to be catered to the skill levels, I reckon. Okay, so we've had fun chatting about Tech Brigade Tactical today, so hope to see you again. This is Wildecard from Fire Team Zulu with
Scopey. Hope to see you soon.
And Charger. See you in the kill house or any battlefield.
Okay, till next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.